The opening scene continues where Landman episode 7 left off, with Cooper and Rebecca, Kayla Wallace, at odds over the money offered to Ariana, Paulina Chavez, following the death of her husband. As Tommy's son lays out how he has the upper hand and correctly identifies the money as a settlement payoff, he demands $1 million per family during the ensuing heated standoff. Rebecca becomes irritated by this and begins to wonder if he had a direct hand in Ariana's husband's and her 2 other family members' deaths, something that only Cooper and we know isn't true. In any case, the dramatic scene effectively covers Ariana's mortgage and provides her with enough money to save for her child's college fund, securing her for the rest of her life. It doesn't, however, make her feel better because the incident makes her realize how much she loves Cooper. She continues to doubt her emotions, though, wondering if they aren't as real as she thinks and are instead the result of grief. Because of their common struggles, the nascent couple is likable, which elevates the suspenseful drama. Although the series has always revolved around Cooper's struggle with his family, Tommy's discovery of how sincere his bond with Ariana is may lead to them re-establishing their relationship. Tommy interjects himself into their plot towards the end to see how close they really are, which exacerbates this. Ariana lashes out at him after he casually remarks about how stable their relationship is, revealing that not even her late husband gave her the same look as Cooper. Tommy leaves after realizing how close they are, even saying a few rare words of kindness to her. This not only demonstrates his sincere sympathy for his son's predicament, but it also shows the true bond the young couple is developing, which is evident to any third party. Although the series has always revolved around Cooper's struggle with his family, Tommy's discovery of how sincere his bond with Ariana is may lead to them. Ainsley's Landman episode 7 story with Ryder Simpson, Mitchell Slaggart, and her and Angela's antics in the nursing home have surprisingly reappeared. After the two take the residents bowling, Angela and one of the women there have some incredibly explicit conversations. The Norris daughter wants to know if the star quarterback genuinely cares about her or if he is attempting to take advantage of her like Dakota, Drake Roger, so it quickly becomes the destination for Ainsley and Ryder on their date. These side stories provide some much-needed humor to break up the heavier storylines the Norris men must deal with, even though they aren't as dramatic or dark as those centered on the oil industry. Additionally, it distinguishes the pair from generic archetypes by giving them independent goals outside of their familial responsibilities. Some writers might have made the same mistake, but Landman, like Taylor Sheridan's other shows, makes everything that occurs on screen feel relevant to the show's overall themes and narrative. However, because of all the problems he has to deal with, Tommy is able to steal the show during the episode's dramatic core cartel story to a head. With peace no longer an option for the cartel, the fiery cliffhanger assures us that this error will not go unpunished. As implied when the cartel watched Tommy take Ainsley home in episode 7, this could lead to some significant changes for the Norris family and the criminal organization. The unintentional deaths provide a grim glimpse of what might happen in the penultimate